Oh, there goes that man.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the 2.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Trae Young, Gilgeous-Alexander finds Jokic. Here's James. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jokic. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Brown. Over LeBron. Brown, no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Towns.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns. First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Young passes to Towns. Young with the ball. Guarded by Curry. Brown dishes to Young. West All-Stars with the rebound. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The East trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brown, good.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Young with the ball. Still scoreless. Sinks the three-pointer.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Now here's Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 5 now. And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. Trailing by 5. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Big group substitution here for the East. Adebayo is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Wagner comes in for Brown. The Beast, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trae Young. Then for the West All-Stars, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Davis is subbed in for Wembanyama. Shots good by the Beast.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Outside, Sabonis. Davis kicks to Curry. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brunson with some nice D.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's the Beast. 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. There's Wagner with the 3. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And that concludes the first quarter of play. West All-Stars lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Anthony Davis is out there with Sabonis. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Irving in a shooting guard. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
The officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sabonis finds Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to the Beast. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Beasts got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the East All-Stars. The West leading by 4 outside Irving. The West again cannot hit.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
The Beast can't hit.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A 3-ball. And Curry the bucket on the assist by James. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Irving. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
And some changes here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Fun. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. Now James. After the missed free from the Beast. And the West hit again from deep.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Brown. Towns trying to get open. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Brown. To the middle. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Shots good by the Beast.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
The West leading by 7. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the evening. No good on that one. And some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Banchero. Young is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry. Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Davis. James looking it over. Davis setting the pick for James. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Brown finds Giannis. To the wing on the left. Here's the Beast. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Jokic slams it in.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Here's the Beast. 11 points in the game. Young's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Davis. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Giannis. There's the triple. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. And it's James missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Antetokounmpo passes to the Beast. Finished off the break. And that's 13 points for the Beast.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the West leads by 8.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Here's the Beast. 13 points in the game. Young pass to the Beast. Launches it. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 6.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from the Beast. Now, Doncic from deep. No good there. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Oh, I missed about one. Yeah, I missed about one. Oh. Missed it by 1, man.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Jaylen Brown out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Young in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And he makes the first.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so Young nails them both.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Kind of this.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, big plan.
And here's Jokic.
Yeah, I'm out there balling.
Doncic left side. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The West leading by 4. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jokic against Towns. Jokic inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
2 shots.
That one is off. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
James finds Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Wembanyama's got his first bucket in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Come on, man. Score some points.
Brown inside the line. The
What
West
the hell
grabs the
was
miss.
that?
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Wembanyama. And the three off target. The East trail by 6. Young for 3. And another miss by the East.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Doncic. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Now here's Towns. Hasn't made one yet.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Man, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? How is y'all all-star?
Doncic kicks
Can't
to
score a
Gilgeous
bucket.
Alexander.
Crazy.
Back to Doncic. Over Young. And it's Doncic.
Busting his
That's
ass.
on the assist.
Damn.
Gilgeous Alexander.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling that separates
Busting
Luka
his
as a
ass.
world-class scorer.
And so Joe Mazzulla
They got
calls
a
for the
killer squad
timeout.
over there,
He's
boy.
ready to talk things
They
through with
got
the
a
team.
Green team.
A big group substitution here for the East. Adebayo is checked
Still
in
not
for
in the
Karl
game,
Anthony
yeah, we
Towns.
lost.
Banchero
We
comes
got
in for
green
Antetokounmpo.
team over here,
Hans
boy.
Wagner's checked in for Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Young.
Green team. All I got
And
is
Wagner's
rookie,
got the ball here for the
sophomore,
East.
junior.
8-point game.
Maybe somebody
Halliburton
that's
on
probably
the
been there
wing.
for a year. Nobody on my team
Jokic
has been
grabs
there
the
no
miss.
more than 10 years.
Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5
Let's
attempts.
go.
It's been
We
ugly.
lost this one.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Pass to Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Jokic passes to Wembanyama. And it goes down 2 points. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars. Wembanyama has gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Lets a floater go. That
Garbage.
one doesn't drop. Good defense by Jokic. Curry on the wing. Brunson covering. Halliburton against Doncic. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now here's Brunson. Still yet to score. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger.
Get out that window, girl.
Brunson has a lot of heart.
The West leading by 9. Doncic looking it over. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Can't get it to fall. Banchero kicks to Adebayo. Halliburton against Doncic. Now, here's Halliburton. He's tightly guarded, and that one's good. Wagner.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher.
Oh, he gets it before the hole. How about that?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Sorry,
That's an
Halliburton.
impossible shot, man.
Buzzer
Even when you
beater.
don't have the clock to worry
Down
about.
7.
And so it's the West
Coach put
All-Stars
me in. Shit,
heading
we
to the
can
bench
come
with a
back.
7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Curry is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No coverage that time. And the West leads by 9.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's the Beast.
Oh,
Pass to
SG.
Lillard.
Hey, boy, that nigga on
Here's
me.
the Beast. The West All-Stars.
How did I
pull
miss
in.
that?
Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sabonis inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Rare corner 3 from Luka. Drains it.
Drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Here's the Beast. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open,
Come
I think
on.
you got to knock it down.
And so Curry will bring it up for the West. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to the Beast.
What a
Steve
foul,
from
man.
to the
Like
inside.
street ball out
Here's
here.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get that shit up out of here, boy.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shots good by the Beast.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Let's get it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Got
Let's
that
get it.
one up quick. The Beasts get it back down to within single digits for the East All-Stars. Here's West now. They've held a 12-point lead early. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich.
Let's get it.
Clearly,
Let's
he's
get
got
it.
something his players need to hear. And immediately.
It ain't over till the game is over, man.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. Trey Young comes in for the Beast. The West All-Stars
What?
also changing it up.
Why are you
Jokic
putting me
is
on the
checked in
bench,
for
though?
Sabonis.
That shit don't make
Wembanyama
no
comes in for Anthony
sense.
Davis. And James
Wow.
in for
Well, I
Stephen
guess
Curry.
it's over. Whoa. The nigga that scored a quick 5 points on there, boom, boom. You put him on the bench. Oh, yeah, it's over.
James finds Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
He had a couple
Subscribe
in
to the
first,
channel, man.
but
Hit
so
that
far
like
he's been
button,
unable to get
man.
uncorked here.
Until you get to
Towns a
3.5
screen
hours,
on Doncic. Young for three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jokic draws the double. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit. It's Brown on the wing. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Here's Lillard. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Come on,
Now
y'all.
it's only a 5-point West
That's what I'm
All-Star
talking
lead.
about. Put that defense on there.
Down low. Oh, the rim.
Oh my God, Greek
Easy
freak.
reach of
You get
Wembanyama.
bammed down by Wemby.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Wow.
Young outside for the three. It's
Oh
holding by
yeah,
Jokic.
young bricking is over.
Jokic has got 8 rebounds in
We
this
got
game.
no other 3-point shooters with me and him.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Halliburton's checked in for the East.
I believe everybody when they said the West is harder than the East. Looking at this result, I see
Gilgeous
why.
Alexander with it. Jokic with the screen on Young. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the score.
Lost by
So a close
3.
game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
We mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, the
That
game
Brown Brown and
that brings us
MVP.
to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage.
Ballin', man.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Let's get it, man. Start this season right, man. Second half of the season. All right, man. Let's see who's back and who's not. 4 to 6 weeks, still out. Day to day, 2 to 4 weeks. Got Bobo in here.
Tough game tonight. Lock in.
There he is.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Yeah. Hey, let's get this game started, man. I'm ready.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for Cameron Johnson?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley is out there with Hunter. And it's the Beast. And it's Mitchell. And it's Cole in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Nets, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. Doris, in this one, we've got 2 very good shooting teams that love to focus on that 3-ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the 3-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Back to Russell. Claxton against Cole. Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got the first points up on the board here for Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, Cam Thomas showing off the handles. Look out.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Hunter hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Russell finds Johnson. Back to Russell. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Here is Thomas after the made shot from the Beast. This one for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Kings. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
I think for the Cavaliers, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a
Come on, Hunter.
on the
Make some
defensive
free
end,
throws.
and it always helps when someone got caught out of position. Help was on the way.
Good on the second free throw.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Thomas finds Johnson. Nice move. And the layup by Thomas.
Come on, Bubba.
Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Good to see
Yeah,
Mitchell
Mom.
distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than
What
one
the
player to slow
hell?
him down. We need all
Oh,
five
yeah,
guys
that's the
communicating
computerized,
and
boy.
working together
I pressed X
defensively.
before I even took the
Big
next
challenge,
step.
guys.
Thanks so much, David. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Here's the beast. And it's
Oh,
off from
God.
three-point range. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. Mitchell against Russell. Misses the jumper.
Come on, pass me the rod.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played,
Set it out, set it
Mobley
out.
sets the pick for Bowl. The Beast. The
Oh, my
Cavaliers
God.
again
Oh, my
can
God.
hit. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the 76ers. Johnson outside. Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's good. This game is all even. Thomas got 9.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Johnson finds Russell. Here's Thomas. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and
The previous play is under review.
foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Wilson. Pass to Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. Offline with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Claxton with it. Upside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas.
They went all the way around.
5 for 8 clip.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And 12 points for the Beast.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his
Come
team.
on, Bo. What is he doing?
The jam.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
What a terrific play by just a
shoot it.
tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
Shoot
as we
it.
wrap up the quarter.
Team is
They've
hot
done
right
a lot
now.
of great
Oh,
work
God.
from long range. We'll take a quick
Team
break
on
and then
fire
back to the
right
action
now.
here.
Say my team not on fire, boy. Everybody hitting them threes. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Niggas ready for the second half of the season, boy. We trying to get the ring.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far.
Trying to get a
And
ring,
let's
man.
quickly check out the scoring breakdown here.
Craig Porter Jr. in this, boy.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line.
Oh, Dean Wade.
Got to be a welcome
sight. Oh, yeah, Dean Wade. He's bench players, man.
In addition, their ball movement has really
bench players got to get that game right.
Boy, they've been fun
Come on, Dean Wade.
We've got DeAnthony Melton. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Williams. And it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin.
Damn on him, man. My nigga tired out there, man. He moving in slow-mo.
Got the job done. He had 34 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor.
I got a thing about
deep.
the All-Star game that I went through, man. That's why
in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays.
Come on, Craig.
Time and time again.
Craig
Well, when you're
Jr.,
coming
man,
off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Williams
put the
kicks to
pressure on
Melton.
him. Put the pressure on him.
Pass to Sharp. Melton feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. The Nets
good D, Craig.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me
Craig
how
Porter Jr. for 3, baby.
every single position in the
shit.
NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more
I'll take that foul.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game.
Take me out, coach. I need some rest, man. You feel me? When you ballin',
Sam Merrill.
need
He's
that
checked
rest.
in for the Cavaliers.
Let the bench players take
And we got a
over.
timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez.
The bench
And
players
coach
take
has
over.
decided they need a moment to talk things over.
You know what I'm saying? Player like me, balling out, I need some rest, man. Gotta get that rest, man. Turn on hit that light there, man. Let's see, we get to a free $25, man, on the link to left.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get it. Get it, man. Get it.
Now, here's Melton. He's defended by Merrill. Thomas against Strus. And it's good for 2. Thomas got 19 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one misses for Strus.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw, no good.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
And he sinks the second. Cleveland leading by 7. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Quarter, no luck.
Come on,
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Thomas, here we go. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Well, we know Cam Thomas is an aggressive scorer. It's how he gets defenders to make mistakes.
They calling too many fouls. They giving these niggas points. Wow. So I don't be on that 2K shit like that, man. I'm calling too many fouls on this shit. Foul.
The first free throw is good. Big-time basketball in the Big Apple. A couple of fan bases, Greg, that have so much pride in their teams.
Kevin, having played for the Knicks, I know what the feeling is toward the other team in New York City. Animosity typically runs deep in a big city like this when you have two teams.
I've seen a line there. Tristan Thompson hurt.
And so he makes both from the line.
Dante Green hurt.
A single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Jerome.
Come on,
Allen, a screen on Russell. Jerome passes to Merrill. The Cavaliers again. Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brook down with that last one here tonight. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Well, this guy has got Trent hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Point land. Wilson's got his first 3 points of the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Allen passes to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wade finds Strus. No good with the wing jumper. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bounce pass, Thomas. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
On the court, your home squad. T-shirts. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Yeah, man, y'all niggas can't even score. Fuck it. It's so different without DZ, man. Yeah.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Nets. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Bol. He's checked in for Allen. Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Outside Wilson. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Russell.
Jerome now.
And he lays it straight in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Johnson outside. Russell high post. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Here's Jerome. And it's Russell with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Melton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You look at Cleveland. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cups to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Evan Mobley is out there with Bol. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's the Beast. And it's Mitchell in at the point.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Nets trail by 4.
Drive to the channel, man. Hit that light button, man.
He's got 6.
That's 3.5 hours.
Johnson for 3. And Bol pulls it down. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Thomas kicks to Russell.
I was playing a
Wilson
bench
with
player.
it, guarded by Hunter. Pass to Thomas.
Oh, he got me on that one.
Connects from three-point range. Thomas got 25 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Now, here is Russell. Axton, a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Russell. It's up a three. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley and Bobo in there. Boy, we're unstoppable.
Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
Oh, he got me on that one.
And they're off to Philadelphia after this game.
Oh, back city by Bobo. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I see you
inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Russell kicks to Thomas. Outside Wilson. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And here is Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not how they hoped to start this half. One
bam on that
Let's
nigga.
start building the building.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Don't hit timeout now, coach. It was a close game. Now you're getting your ass whipped. Told you that all I needed was some rest. All the team needed was some rest, man. Get us some rest, a whole quarter of rest. Good to go next time. Out by 14.
The Nets making a switch here. Elton's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Jared Allen's checked in for Bol Bol. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And Porter subbed in for Mitchell. Johnson finds Russell. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's the Beast. He's got 23. Clock at 6. Floats one up. And it's Russell with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. Now here's Johnson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Beast can't hit. Nets trail by 11.
Come on, man.
Down low. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Claxton's got his first 2 points.
Soft ass. I don't know what the hell you doing.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
How did I miss that? Come on.
Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6
no foul, no
drops
nothing.
Coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Hey.
Russell looking it over. Back to Thomas. And the shot goes down. Thomas got 29.
Cam Thomas is rolling. He's attacking at will. Somebody better shut the water off.
Here's the Beast. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. For Brooklyn, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And finished off by Porter.
Good shit, Craig Porter Jr. That's what I'm talking about. Step it up.
Add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands.
Yeah.
That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Russell after the made shot from the Beast.
Come on, soft ass Allen.
And they double up Russell. Claxton the pass to Russell. Nets passing it around. He had a nice open look right there. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And here is Thomas. To the middle. Here's Claxton. He can't get it to go. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
In for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Wilson, he's checked in for Williams. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And a switch here also for Cleveland. The Beast, he's checked in for Sam Merrill. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Wilson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Claxton. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's the Beast. The rebound by the Nets. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Wilson. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
From downtown, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from the Beast. The Beast's got 5 points in the quarter. Nets trail by 10. Double team on Thomas. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Second football. Three-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And one.
That's it. Long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line, Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 2 times.
That free throw, no good. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Wilson. Russell with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Cavaliers leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Beast.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Bull. Wade comes in for Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. And Porter subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Beast can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. It's a 13-point game. The shot by Watford, no good. Tries to save it. Here's the Beast. It's off. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any time you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an out.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
ready to give these fans what they paid for?
God, I'm ready to get them what they paid for, man. We gotta boost something up, though, man. Both shots gotta get a boost up. See what's the ball.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Oh, God. Shout out to Big Extra Blood. Hey. This is the land, baby. Hey.
Please text the word CAP along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concerns
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Donovan Mitchell.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. And for Cleveland, we've got Mobley. He's out there with Bol Bol. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's the Beast in at the two. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Here we go. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. And one thing we continue to monitor with this team is how they perform offensively. You might remember, MP declared to the world that he wants this team to be an offensive juggernaut and steamroll over the top defensive teams in the league.
Well, MP set out to establish this team as an offensive powerhouse, but filling up the bucket hasn't been as easy as he thought it would be. They've been dealing with strong defenses and have been unable to outperform expectations. But you know that only stokes MP's fire, and this could be the game where it starts to turn around for them.
Now here's Brunson. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
To the wing, right side. Here's the Beast. No good with the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
The Beast shot is off.
Tired.
Here's Okogie. Hunter covering.
Everything.
Left side of Achiuwa. Beyond the arc. Hunter with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Puts it up from 12. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Pass to the Beast to halt the run. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Bridges. 35 points his last game. Offensive rebound.
Oh, my God.
Again.
Get that shit up out of here. Come on, Bobo.
And he gets it back.
That's what I'm talking about.
The ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Beast shot is off.
Bye.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
For 3, Bridges. And the Knicks, another 3.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Pass to Hunter. Here's the Beast. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. Hunter on the wing. Here's the Beast. McBride covers.
What a foul line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Towns down low. Banked it in off the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bol. Strus comes in for Hunter. And it's Porter Jr. in for Donovan Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Takes the 3. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Nets just played phenomenal. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully, he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Merrill passes to Porter.
Come on, Porter.
Mobley outside.
Come on, Mobley.
From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit. And it's Porter with the ball for Cleveland. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
The shot by Merrill, no good. New York leading by 3. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Bridges.
Outside Curry. Tucker with a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Curry's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Merrill outside. Down low. Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good. This game is all even.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Out to Bridges. Tucker with a screen on Strus. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Merrill outside. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. Got it up. The shot off that time. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
That's how I like it. Let's go, team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as
see you,
this
Bo.
game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
See you, Bo.
So on the floor for the Knicks. They've got Miles McBride,
Who
Cameron
gonna
Payne
stop
out there
you?
with
Nobody.
Seth Curry. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Bridges in at the 4-man position. Now here's Payne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Jerome grabs the miss.
Good D.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room.
Oh, God, good.
Allen.
Good rebound.
The
Put
basket
it up,
drops,
Allen.
and he gets fouled on the
What I'm
shot.
talking about.
One free throw coming his way.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution
Yeah, I might have
from
had
them
to
on the
start
floor.
setting up my plays.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. New York again can't hit.
Good, bro.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave
Got me
open.
some plays there.
Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good
go.
lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Karl Anthony Towns.
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to
see you,
keep
Bo.
him out of the rotation.
Okay, thanks for the
Come on,
update. Good to get
Stocky.
that information.
No bad
Now
day.
we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
They're searching for a way
Who's
to
gonna
score.
stop you, Bo?
Yeah, buckets have been very tough
Nobody.
to come by.
And we'll have a
Bo,
timeout
Bo.
called by Tom Thibodeau.
That's what
He
they
wants
need
to
to
make
sign in
sure
real life,
everybody's
man.
on the same page.
Let's get this shit cracking.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. And a quick
I'm
look
getting
here
the
at some of the
team
numbers
active,
for
man. I'm
Precious
getting the team
Achiuwa.
active,
And
man.
during the last 5
Not worried
games, he's
about
been
my
a
points
force
right
on the
now.
boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Now here's Payne. Still no points. Pass to Towns. He gets it in there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Bull. Here's the Beast. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And here's Payne. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the basket by Towns. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Bol gets the 3 ball to go.
Shoot that shit, Bo.
Cavaliers lead by 9.
God.
Their ball
Shoot
movement on this
shit,
run
Bo.
has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with
That's
Allie.
why I brought you here,
Cavaliers
man. That's
have
why I
great
brought you
size
here,
up front.
man.
They have Evan
I
Mobley
need a center
and
that
Jared
can do
Allen,
it all.
who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2
That's what I'm talking about,
If
Bo.
you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
Payne with the bucket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost
Set me up some plays, man. Set me up some plays. Where the plays at? I see him. I see him.
Here's Jerome. Still without a bucket. To the left side wing. Here's the Beast. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tries to break his ice. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Payne. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got a 7th rebound here tonight. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Jerome.
Got Jerome now.
And Cleveland another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Okogie, averaging around 6 a game.
Come on, y'all.
Drains the triple.
Gotta play better D.
It's turned into a showdown here.
Sure
Dueling
is,
from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
The Beast
I tried to hit my 3, y'all, man.
Knicks trail by 11.
Should have did my little crossover.
Outside Payne. Shot on the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Payne on fire
Payne's got
over
5
there,
points
boy.
now this quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Don't take me out,
A different
though.
look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Struce comes in for Bol. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Achua's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Payne. The Cavs have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. To the inside. The Beast. Good. The Beast's got 13.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Brunson passes to Okogie. Now Achua. Shot from the low block. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. The Beast, good.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. Knicks trail by 13. Brunson finds Bridges.
Oh, why you let him go right
Bridges
past
with
you?
the
Come on now.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Here's the Beast.
Wow.
Three-pointer off the mark. Okogie on the wing, covered by Struce. Outside Achua. Bridges passes to Brunson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It, man. Halftime, baby. That nigga going crazy. Moondog, man, out there, isn't it?
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New York Knicks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
perimeter D. Apparently not their strong suit.
Relax. Bubbo. Relax.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. We've got one from Double Clutch Cleo who asks, what do you guys think of Shaq's DJing skills?
I'm not sure if we can call them skills, but he does have a lot of people at those doggone concerts. But anyway, he keeps the crowd pumped up, Ernie.
Well, that's what I do best, kiddos. Well, besides being the leader of this show.
Oh, hold on there, big man. We're a team here.
Team.
Yeah, and to answer your question, Cleo, I try to go to every one of Shaq's shows. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Knicks trail by 11. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Bol. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And so he makes both from the line.
Let's get it, man.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Achua. Towns, right side.
Good shit, Bubba.
Solid defense from Bol. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 13-point lead. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Brunson.
Oh, shit. I ain't know they move positions like that, man. Oh, my God. My fault, man. First turnover, second turnover like that.
Bridges outside. There's the triple. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now.
Don't leave me
Mikal
up.
Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
A shot from the high post. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got his third basket on the night right there.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bridges has got 9.
The stop and pop ability from Bridges, that makes him so difficult to defend.
The Beast. And he lays it up.
Get up.
And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Bridges misses.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The Beast. Good.
Lock it in.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Knicks trail by 17. Bridges outside. No one near him.
We got that one.
Again, the miss by Bridges.
He's choking.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Computerization.
Next chance.
That ball on the other side, though. That nigga whole arm went through me.
There on the triple. Cleveland leading by 17. The 3 from Mitchell.
Better make it. Good shit, Bubbo. Throw it up.
12 points for
him.
him.
With your 12 points, man. You down with your bad self, man.
Second chance bucket.
For New York, they've got only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
I'm playing with that shit. put the 10 on there, hit that like that.
Top rebounders over the past month. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's
Coach
a guy who plays
out
with such desire.
I need that rest, man. Get that rest.
Pass to Allen.
Put the bench players in.
Allen with a screen on Achua. From deep, Mobley. Towns with a rebound.
Mobley
Towns
trying to
has
shoot
got
like
7
Bubba.
rebounds
I
in the game.
respect it, though.
Now here's Achua. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Tries a 10-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
They're not messing around.
Shit.
5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Bench players been scoring before you.
The floater, good.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted, and that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Mitchell, making a
Mitchell,
mark
look,
on the
I need
offensive
points.
end, scoring around 13 a game.
Mitchell said,
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart.
Right.
He said, quote, I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning. Right? That's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Mobley. Achua with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Brunson. Brunson, a screen on Mobley. Achua for 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cleveland leading by 14. On the wing, Porter. Back to Merrill. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Yeah, this game is
Towns a screen on Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Achua can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Porter's shot is off. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson passes to Achua.
That's their defense, man.
Brunson with it.
Defense, I love it.
Back to Okogie for 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. The Cavaliers lead by 16. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Brunson. Back to Bridges.
What are you going to do with the rock? What are you going to do with the rock?
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. A good-looking shot from the wing. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. We'll be back in a moment.
You said I got that move from Uncle Drew, man. You seen that highlight.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Everyone talking down there. Rebound and run. Rebound and run. Got to work our way back now. Work our way back.
And Coach Thibodeau trying to up his team's energy right now.
And he said they got to push it once they get rebounds. That will help them get back into this one.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for New York, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Towns in at the center position. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Yeah, everybody's dead right.
Okay, everyone, let's get up and get down for some t-shirts.
Hunter finds Bull. Here's Jerome. Here's the Beast. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Beast has got 12 points in just the second half. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Payne, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bull. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Jerome. Here's the Beast. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance to catch up on some numbers here.
Oh my
the
God.
scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Now here's Payne. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Cleveland leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Bull.
Nigga back there. That's Bobo.
He is cooking right now.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Curry. Towns outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bull.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's the Beast. Sinks that one from the post. The Beast has got 30.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
Here's Payne. The Cavaliers pull it in. Bull's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Good on the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Curry. Here's Towns. Bull grabs the board. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, my God. Why is you hesitating to get the ball?
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Payne. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And they'll keep possession. Shot is good by Curry.
Not quite as fast as his brother, but make no mistake, Seth shoots that ball quick.
The Beast passes to Bull. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. The Beast has got 18 points in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Can he keep it going? And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Here's the Beast. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
He's off on the first.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
The Cavaliers lead by 14. And stolen by Bridges. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Come on, y'all.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. The rebound by Bridges.
How did I miss that shot?
Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Brunson. Bridges outside. The 3-ball. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Well, it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. Now here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
From downtown, the Beast shot is off. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
There are nights when this team leans on Bridges, and tonight is one of those nights.
Here's the Beast going inside, up and in on the layup. The Beast has got 35. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Here's Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Here's the Beast. The Knicks pull it in.
Come on, Mobley.
Bridges has got
a
6th rebound on the night. Pass to Okogie. To the paint. Here's Towns. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man. In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
The Beast, good.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Inside goes Brunson. Count the basket.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, he's off on that one. New York has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Bridges. The Cavaliers pull it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19, and so they foul intentionally. And Cleveland making a change here. Jerome's checked in. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the Beast. And the shot goes in. The Beast has got 40 points. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Here's the Beast. Nice D from Bridges. And here's New York now.
That's a foul, man. Where my foul was at?
Tries it from 16. Mobley grabs the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Bridges. The Beast. Good. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see.
You earned that one.